a small office in Barcelona too. But most of my work now is in Asian country, especially Taiwan and Singapore. For example, Opera House in Taichung and university campus and in Taipei and office tower in Singapore or student dormitory in Singapore.
I think that we can summarize architecture in one single sentence, which is architecture is the proof, is the evidence of the existence of human beings. This is because from the very moment human beings have started making architecture, they have created that in order to generate an order that was made in order to, escape from the wind or to get shelter from several external factors. And over time, this became also a sort of expression of pride for human beings. And it also changed over several eras because as form of proof of evidence of the existence of human beings. This is because at the beginning you would have some, what we have is some very rural, rudimental form of architecture. Then over the years, architecture has become an evidence, a proof of human beings as themselves. And nowadays, architecture is just a way to express somebody's economical power. So in any of these expressions, I still think that there is one common factor, which is architecture being the proof, the evidence of the existence of human beings. In contemporary society, I think that 99% of architecture has become the instrument for economical activities. And I am very sorry for that, because I think that architecture is supposed to be something that links people to other people. Architecture has to become a sort of form of cooperation, a cooperational body for people. So it should not be something that is going to be controlled by economy, but it should be something that creates a relationship of trust among people. And this is what architects are supposed to do when they create architecture. At the beginning, architecture was something very clearly performed. What I mean is that you would have an architect that would look for a place which is adapt, which is right for a certain kind of architecture. But nowadays, there are no anymore architects that have enough time, enough availability in order to find the right place for the right architecture. As a result, what you have is just architectures all around the world that have nothing to do with the place where they are built on. So what we think it is very important here is finding the right architecture for the right place. And this is also something that must be regarded very important for the architecture of the 21st century. Finding this is very important, and finding this will link us to finding a common ground for everybody. And for this very exhibition, we had the opportunity to work with a place that was devastated, that has been devastated by tsunami. And so the first thing we thought is that how can we make this place relive? How can we make the architecture here live again? So first of all, we had to keep into consideration the history of this land, the culture of the people, and what we are supposed to do in order to have all these things passing on to the new generations. Because without this history, without this culture, it is impossible to create architecture. And we thought that so this theme was very, very close to the theme of the Biennale, common ground, and we think that is a perfect match.